Hey guys, it's Caitlin. I did the EcoMap for Howard. He is an alcoholic and has a small family, but their roles are identifiable and relationships are easy to diagnose. So it's going to look backwards, but I'll walk through it. In the middle here, obviously there's Howard. He's an alcoholic. He doesn't have, he has a job, but he doesn't, provide income because it all goes down to alcoholism. He had a traumatic wreck, which led him to drink to escape his trauma. He's a stressor for his family. They all kind of agreed that his alcoholism is a problem and they need help, and his liver is failing, which provides some urgency in this matter. So Beverly is his mom, George is his dad, Veronica is his girlfriend, and Tara is the interventionist in this episode. And Howard's role is the addict, and or black sheep, whatever roles you want to add. Let's go over here to Veronica. The key would show you that this is a stressful relationship. Let's see. Has emotional investment and can change circumstances. So there's potential for change, but right now it is stressful. So up there at the top, Veronica, she is an income earner. She has a desire for change and she will not tolerate this behavior anymore, is what she told the interventionist. Her role, I would say, is a caretaker or a rescuer. She's trying to take care of Howard and rescue him from his addiction. Ultimately, he's the only one that can do that, though. And then we have Mom. Her name is Beverly. She has the power here because her and the father, Howard's father, house them. So she can evict Howard from the house and provide that rock bottom. And she has a resource of Tara, which is a resource in itself. The interventionist is a resource. So she has that going for her. And I would say she's the thinker. She thinks logically and she knows there's a problem and how to fix it, and she's taking steps to do that. So I think she's the thinker and she seems to keep her cool in the episode. And then down here we have George, which is his dad, and he has the house too. Obviously he can revoke that privilege to refrain from enabling Howard any longer. He supports his wife, Howard's mother, and he has expectations of Howard to complete this intervention and be successful, or the bottom line is he will not enable or house him any longer. And I think George is a truth teller. He wasn't harsh in what he said. He was just very matter of fact, and he knew the truth was Howard's liver is failing and he's not going to get better if he doesn't push these boundaries. So that is my EcoMap, and here's the key. It's hard to see backwards, but I don't know how to fix this. The two lines to the parents are like a squiggly arrow, and that represents an important connection with resources attached and a strained relationship, because they do love their son, but they are kind of fed up with how it's going. So it's important but strained, and there's resources attached to these resources. And then up here, that's pretty easy to see. That is just for Veronica, and the key to that is a stressful connection with emotional investments and can change. So obviously there's a lot of emotional investment between partners. Howard and Veronica are partners, living partners. And it's stressful because she expressed in the episode, she does not want to be the one that finds him passed away from his addiction or liver failure. But there's potential for change because she does not express that she's done with him. So that is my EcoMap. Let's see if we can get it to focus. It's simple, but the family was pretty small, so I just took advantage of having some space to make it make sense. That's it. I don't know if it's important, but you probably all saw that Howard did make a recovery. So the truth teller and the thinker were on point. They worked it out, and then the caretaker got to change her situation and no longer be the caretaker. She got to be just an emotionally invested spouse, unmarried spouse. So that is my EcoMap, and the common resource they all shared was the interventionist, and then the parents have the house that they can revoke. And he went to a treatment in Texas, which was the resource that eventually prevailed. And the only resources that Howard had currently were alcohol and alcoholism. But his resources expanded thanks to Veronica, George, and Beverly. Thanks, guys.